Welcome to Jibber Jabber Podcast, the show where we deep dive into the world of horror movies and bring you insightful reviews and analysis. I'm your host, Kevin, and as always, I'm joined by J Mac, and we will be sharing our thoughts on the latest edition of the Evil Dead franchise, Evil Dead Rise. In this episode, we'll be discussing the film's plot analysis, the lead characters, taking a closer look at the special effects and sound design. I'll also be giving my overall rating and discussing whether this latest installment lives up to the legacy of the Evil Dead movies. So whether you're a die-hard horror fan or just looking for a thrilling movie to watch, stay tuned for our in-depth review of the Evil Dead Rise for the next hour. J-Mac?
What was that?
Well, usually when we come on, I'm just like, all right, hiya. So I thought I'd put a bit of effort in it tonight.
I'm absolutely gaster-flabbed. Very nice, mate. It was well read. It was eloquent. It was well written. Where'd you steal it for?
In here, mate. Do you know, right now would be great. Like, see if you're like, where did you steal it from? And I'm like, right here, because I've been using Alpha Brain. That'd have been just spot on if we were like in with Alpha Brain or something like that. Eh?
Because I've been using GPT chat.
Aye, right, mate. What is that?
That's the AI chat thing where you can just type in, like, write a 5,000 word essay on the mating habits of squirrels, and it will just do it. It's basically a way of getting through university without working.
Be right back. Tonight we're going to chat about this movie, which actually I'm quite excited to. They're all filling up here. Fucking hell, man. Matthew Man, evening, Matthew Man. Hey, shout out to Matthew Man. That guy's art.
Matthew Man,
the art that he does for us. Matthew Man, are you ready for it? This is for you. Copyright strike number one. Matthew Man has done the artwork to this episode, which has been getting a lot of interaction online. People are laughing. What was it you even said? You said that was my shite bag if you didn't face.
You got to bring it up.
Well, the image, I don't have it to hand, but I'll do it right now.
Yeah,
I'll do it while you finesse.
As soon as I seen it, I was like, that is the face Kevin makes when he's trying to get you to do something you really shouldn't. And his thing that he says when he's trying to get you to do something you really shouldn't is shite bag if you didn't.
Aye, true story, and you usually do. There I am. Shite bag if you didn't, man. Shite bag if you didn't.
It's very good. That very good.
By the way, look at the eyes. Look at the detail in the eyes. Like,
I actually think that looks less evil than you do normally.
I think so. How very dial. Let me see if I can find the one add-on, and we can compare them. We can compare my genius work to Matthew Man's. I think I deleted it. Yeah, of course I did. The minute Matthew sends me anything, I just delete my shit. It's just like no point.
I'm sure you put in a good effort.
Oh no, I absolutely did. I sent it to you. And we looked guffed in it. I don't know if you actually noticed that. If you noticed, like,
I didn't until you mentioned it.
I found that image. Let me bring that up. Like, I just used some sort of. It's not an AI thing. It was before AI and all that, but it was like a wee app that you can change your faces and that. So I tried to make us look all Evil Dead-y. Look.
Well, the thing is, I think I look exactly the same. You look like you've got, like, you know that.
You don't look the same.
I might need to look at it a bit further. But,
look at your eyes. Look at your eyes.
I'm still not seeing it, man. That's just what I look like.
Mate, that is not you. You are so different. Like, you're all stretched out, man. Same with me. I've been smoking 40 a day.
You look like a single mum that hangs about in cafes with puggies in them.
Right? Mate, spot on. I've got a pram though, I know.
Super.
Listen, skullduggery. Hey, before we get into this, I'm going to go ahead and play the trailer for all you that haven't seen it. Trailers are a fine way to ruin the movie for you before you get to see it. Gonda! Mate, how great was that sound? Like when it starts speaking at the big mad gonna get you spell.
The shite bag if you didn't spell.
Janice, hey, by the way, well, we've got a lot to unpack here. Huh? We've got a lot to talk about. I mean, you've seen it now, so
That
you've
always
caught
helps. It's sort of kind of a fundamental part of what we do. It's kind of good if we've both seen it.
Dead by dawn.
Oh, can I actually just say something before we start?
Mhm.
Before doing this review tonight, I decided, what's that noise?
No coming for me, mate. Gonda!
Oh, it sounds like my wife's reorganizing the entire kitchen. Which is
Maybe she's
next
throwing
door.
eggs. Maybe she's just taking eggs and throwing them right into a pan.
Open up now.
Here, Mel, shite bag if you didn't.
So before coming on to do this tonight, I thought, right, I'm going to actually rewatch Evil Dead 2 just to remind myself of what it was like. So I could maybe compare the tone and stuff with the new one. You just can't. It's such a different type of film. This
I'm
isn't.
fine with that.
Aye, this film isn't coming out to just do that again. There's a lot to unpack about it, but I was pissing myself laughing for that entire film, which I never the first time I seen it. The first time I seen it, I was too young to see it, and I was petrified. I was watching it there, and I had my face in my hands for most of it, just because this is horrendous.
It's mental.
But it's so bad that it was good. So bad that it was good.
Totally. This one I don't think will be in the same vein. Matthewman says, I liked it. Didn't love it. Wasn't as gory as I'd have liked. Was quite gory though. I mean, I literally like pissed myself through that trailer there. It just drops the girl's scalp. Just not Evil Dead without the king himself, Ash. I feel you on that. But this was refreshing because they didn't try to recreate something that already was. They just took elements of it. And what I really like about it as well is in Evil Dead, they always kind of seclude you into the one area and then fuck you up. Dead by dawn. It's like they're there to get you in that one area. It's like, oh no, I can't leave here because, you know what I mean? Otherwise, you'd just be kicking about the streets going, dinner. And what happens is you'd get done in right in front of folk and it would all spread. And before you know it,
my mom's upstairs frying eggshells, man. What's going on?
Frying eggshells and eyelids. So the plot of this is essentially you're saying it always starts right, and I think they even play on it a little bit in this. It's like, leave that shit the fuck alone. You found it under the ground. It was in a safe. All right, it's a book with mad deed witches and that on it. Leave it be. Like, stop fucking with stuff, man. This never goes well for anyone. And they even say that within it, right? But some wee fanny just has to. Andy Gibb, evening, my man.
Kev,
Wait,
if you found the Necronomicon, you'd be like, open it. Shite bag if you did it.
The mum was phenomenal. She was smacking. A shite bag if you didn't. I'd proper bully you into doing it. Before you know, you're like, J Mac. Are you okay, J Mac? J Mac, you okay? Spitting your teeth out.
Oh, that's no good.
You're like, I wasn't aware I had an eye. Straight out.
What about this taste like?
Here. Could you imagine that? Book of the Deed. Like, not Book of the Dead, Book of the Deed.
Book A, the deed.
Deed. And
The evil deed.
Wait, whoever picks it up just starts stripping bits off their own body until they're not.
How do you pick the last bit off?
You don't. You just like melt into the ground. Which, by the way, this the plot to this is obviously the book is discovered again, or at least one of the books. It's found and a little bit different from reading out. You know, it's vinyls that's got the big and that on it, which is pretty cool.
Manganganga.
If I was leaving something to say, yo, don't fuck with this kind of evil. I probably wouldn't leave that part to like say that part at the end of the book after you've just like supplied them with the fucking spell
I know.
at the start. Do you know what I mean? Like, I
Aye.
probably would like this back to front.
They're even labelled 1, 2, 3, and it's number 3 that says, "Didn't he play 1 and 2?"
It's a comedy, man. It's a comedy. Hey. Now you didn't play that number 1 or 2, did you? Never play 1 and 2. I'm just gonna put this right here on number 3.
You're supposed to listen to these as if it's a countdown. You know, 3, 2, 1. You do 1, 2, 3. You did.
God damn, boy. So that kind of happens. I like that they've got the wee Wookiees in it as well. It's quite funny because what I like about this is they're not afraid. Usually when you watch a movie and a couple of kids in there, you're like, ah, they're safe because they're kids. Well, well. I enjoyed that. element.
Well, no.
They're no all right. You turn into a big Spider-Man.
Oh no! Come on. That's gone too far. You'll need to bleep that for the replays.
You gave them a big spoiler alert.
I was giving them a posthumous spoiler alert for the spoiler that you'd already given, not for the next one.
What's the spoiler alert I'd already given? I said nobody's safe.
Exactly.
That's not a spoiler.
That's pretty much they're going to die. Like,
No, a lot of them.
that's very true. Which one survived? Kevin? Just tell them the news.
Most of them. Aye, the mum, as Matthewman alluded to, is actually class. I thought she was brilliant. Quite a shame though, because she seemed quite sound. What?
She seemed quite sound. I don't know. Just something tickled me funny about that. What's the actress's name that plays it again? Is it Alyssa something?
The one that plays the mum.
Oh, yeah.
The one that plays the mum. The mum is she is.
I probably should have written it down there.
I think Marabai Peace.
What?
Teresa is the name here.
Yeah, that's not her name, man.
Hang
on, I shall.
I'm sure.
Let me just employ my own Google wisdom here.
Let's just employ my own Google. Oh dear. Anna Marie Thomas?
No.
Oh man. She doesn't seem to be there. Where is she?
Alyssa
Sutherland.
That's the one. Aye. Just as I get to it, cheers for that. What a waste of time I had.
She just as you see it. Was she in the mist? She's not an actual Sutherland though. Nah.
No, she's Australian. But no, she did it. She did a fine job, and it also, I saw a picture of her after I'd seen her in this film. I googled her, and I was like, "Oh, I can't look at this film the same way again. She's too attractive." We bit on the skinny side. We bit in the skinny side, but
even
other than that,
the stuff, even with all the bits on her.
Nah, a bigger mouth.
What about when she's a spider?
I was going to say
then
something.
Make it.
I was going to say something so out of order.
Does that then make it like what's his name? What's his name Holly Willoughby and the wee white-haired guy that's a raging.
What, Philip Schofield, the Spider Shag? That's a new one on me.
No, he'd do the spider because there's plenty of Waynes in it.
And we are fucking out of here on that one.
Matthew says trailer promised a tattoo gun to the eye and they shot it. They're not spoiler alert. Yeah, I know. Quite gutting, eh? That would have been quite cool.
Oh, a buffet.
I'm just going to take the. Aye, so Alyssa Sutherland, she was brilliant in it. She's in Manchester very soon. We should probably go see her.
Yeah, we should probably get back on board with the people. We had a lot of fun doing stuff for them and with them. Um,
We'll take
but
Matthew
yeah,
in with us.
she actually had one of these kind of rare opportunities that doesn't happen too often in horror films, is the fact that she actually gets to act her balls off in it. Like normally, like the baddie in a horror film, it's you just do baddie stuff and you are just the baddie, and the focus is kind of on everybody else. Normally, she actually gets it's a proper acting job she gets to do here
Yeah.
with essentially what is just a possession. So
She
impressive
reminded me a
job.
wee bit, mate. She reminded me a wee bit of, you know, in 13 Ghosts, there's that lassie that kicks about with the tits out.
Oh, I remember that well. I actually don't remember well.
Really? Do you remember Cut Up Tits Lassie?
No, not really.
Mind she was in Zombie Tit Rippers too. She gets her tits
You need to
ripped.
crowdfund that one.
Zombie Tits Ripper 2. There's no one. Just two.
So I can't. My memories of that film are very, very vague. Although I do remember enjoying it. I think me and my wife used to watch it quite a lot.
Bathgate Cinema says you know every movie where they get their tits out.
Who's in charge of that tonight?
Well, Bathgate Cinema, mind your own fucking business.
I think I've just worked out who's in charge of it. Oh, she never meant that. She meant to do that for her own profile. It's just...
Imagine test score like that. Aye, so he does. So I was me. I think I'm me all the time. Me all
God.
the time.
So yes, a great performance by the monster of the movie. Actually, pretty decent performances all round from start to finish. I don't think anybody was bad in it. Unlike Scream 6, which I've seen recently. I did. You and I disagree. You and I disagree about Scream 6. I actually thought it was pretty good. You didn't like it, right? I actually
There's
did
a
think it
point
was
where a
pretty good.
guy's got his arms out like this, and there's two folk snapping him to fuck continuously. And then at the end, he's like, "Yo, I'm all right. Get the fuck."
I know.
You can have wind and be
but
like, "Oh, can I breathe?" This cunt's like, "Oh, I'll be fine." The cunt was
it's one of the joys of a Scream film. You can get the shit stabbed at you and you're all right. But there was a guy in it. It's the guy, I don't know his name. I didn't even bother to Google it. It's the the guy who's like the love interest, the hot guy across the street. That
Scream.
she ends up pumping. Pardon me. But he spent the whole film like this. And every time he came up, he was like, and I just, every time I seen him, I just started laughing. She's like, "What are you laughing at?" I said, "He's fucking terrible." It's the right thing to do. Don't trust anybody.
Well, that was a hot pile of fucking piss. But what wasn't he was Evil Dead Rise. I actually thoroughly enjoyed it.
Speaking of Evil Dead Rise. Oh.
Whoever's there's been dead a long time. Gandor. Cargo.
That's a new Freddie Mercury signal, didn't it? Single. Deed and smelly.
Smelly.
Deed and smelly.
Hey, by the way, even the kids' performance, the wee lassie Nell Fisher who played Cassie, I thought she was really good for her age and for making you care about her getting done in. She was probably the only kid where I was like, I'd like her not to get done in. Yay!
No, I think it's one thing that still lets any movie down is a bad child acting performance. But again, nothing in here that stands out as awfully terrible.
Yeah, I too wasn't.
Here's Bathgate Cinema talking to us.
See the deliberately woke person as well. What's that name again? Change ghost on film to farts on film.
Farts on film.
Farts on film. There was a wee lassie. I mean, are we allowed to call her a lassie?
Yes, because she clearly is one.
She just looks like a dude.
She's clearly a girl, but she's got that annoying feminist short hair.
Aye. And she's like saving the world in her paintings and all that.
Yeah, you know the type of person that would stab you for holding a door open? One of they fuckers.
Aye.
Damn a serious chauvinistic pig!
Aye. Well,
And shave
I
your
don't know.
head, you daft bunt.
Hey, by the way, did you not feel like this movie started off so see when it very much started?
When
But
it very
then-
much started.
Yes. And she kind of rises out the water. She's like, "Ah!" And it comes up the behind Evil Dead Rise, which I thought was cool as fuck. And this literally in the cinema.
So did I.
I
But
was like,
I
fucking
did
yuck,
think
man.
I did think to myself when that happened, I was like, oh, this feels a bit like the remake.
Aye, yes.
It
Yes.
had that, and I was like, I didn't really like that one very
Yes.
much. I was like, please don't.
It was all right. I
Um,
fell asleep watching it twice, but that's not because I didn't like it. It's because I were fucked, man.
That's not like you.
So I missed the arse when I tried to watch it. But at that lake part, I thought that was cool as fuck, and I thought, here we go, we're in for this. And
One thing,
mhm.
I actually mentioned this to my wife earlier on. We were watching Evil Dead 2. The thing that makes the spirit fuck off for a while is when the sun comes up. So how is that able to happen at the beginning?
Because they're saying dead before dawn is like, what do they get like a wee while to do them in? And to be fair, they play with the food as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. Because even see when he's looking for the keyhole, and she's like, "Hey, get the fuck out here! I'm gonna fuck you up!" Right? You're just seeing these other folk like, "Whoa, what's going on, man? Ah, yeah!" And this kid just gets snapped in two and thrown against the wall. It's like you were fine just smashing them straight up, but we're gonna play with these guys.
If I'd been looking through the people and seen even the first thing that happened, I'd be like, I'm not looking through this fucking people anymore. I don't want to see this.
Hey, as well, like what I found to be quite, but what I like for me, watching a film should be an experience. Like I should be like, "Oh, you bastard! No, 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 no!" You need to make me feel like, "Oh no, run, run, run! You can't." Do you know what I mean? Right? Get raging because they're no running fast enough. And so
Is that not a Brian Adams song? You better run, you can't.
Cause when the bitch is on your back, you're gonna run. You are a little cunt.
What a tune. What a tune.
As a better running it. You better run, you can't. But the thing is, this movie made me feel. I was like, oh, and you know what I really felt was don't open that fucking door. Don't open, because it's like for a while the wee spirity demon woman mum is she's just out in the close, been like, I'm just waiting to get in, waiting to get in.
Wee spirity demon looking mums out in the clothes. The deadites in the corridor.
In the clothes. The deadite. So she's out
Away
in the
with
clothes.
words.
She's just like, let us in, gotta do you. And they're like, no. And I'm thinking to myself, she's getting in at some point, and it's going to be tough. But the fact I was like, didn't let us get in, and I'm proper shiting it for them, for her getting in. That's when I was like, right, this is doing its job. So whether you pull it to bits for whatever reasons, do so. But I thoroughly enjoyed it because it made me feel. And then as well, like I'm like, well, the payoff. If you're gonna have her waiting in the close, when she gets in, somebody's gonna have to get it. You know?
Yeah.
And by God, and another thing as well. See, even the things like the demons are just taking over these bodies, and it's like, your mom's with the maggots now. Like,
Is that weird voice? Like, your mom's with the maggots now. It's so weird, man. It's actually, I tried to do that voice in the car on the way home, and it just came out really stupid. But I think I've got it.
It's
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
but when
Mr.
they're saying
Narwhal!
when they're saying this horrible stuff to these kids, and it's so insensitive, I love it. Janice says, "Sorry guys, I'm just not feeling well today. Gonna lay down. Love y'all." Right back
You've been
at
reading
you,
a book.
Janice. Go do it in the voice. Say something to her in the voice.
Hope you feel better tomorrow.
Ganda.
Dead by dawn.
My
Oh.
God, that's cheesy.
That'd be
So-
good. Who are they? Sorry.
What's that?
I'm saying, imagine she was dead by dawn. That'd be fucking some. I'd have to write that on the MySpace.
So to go through the film a wee bit, we start off, and it's actually starts off in a cabin in the woods.
It's beautiful, by the way. It makes me feel.
But I don't really get the point in it, apart from just what you said, just a bit of fan service. I don't think it has any bearing on the rest of the film whatsoever.
It does. Did you not see the end?
Of course I did, but that didn't have to be there. The only reason that is there is because of the beginning. If they just left that and that end out, it would have been absolutely fine. I don't think it actually serves any purpose. It was just cool to see. It was cool. It was a cool thing to see because it's like the Evil Dead, Cabin in the Woods, but then it just changes up.
And it made
But
me wonder, like, hey, do you think that maybe could have been how that book got there in the first place? And it's like leads into the first one.
I think he's on to something. Should I just do the rest of the podcast in that voice?
Mm.
You're like, no.
Don't be coy.
No, where are you doing, you fanny?
I quite liked it. I liked it. It was predominantly dark, the whole movie. Stuck, you feel claustrophobic because of where you're stuck. I wasn't too fond of the end, actually, by the way. It's quite funny, quite cool, but wasn't quite fond of the end.
Yeah, let's not talk about the end. Let people watch the fucking thing. Excuse me. But there are moments of humor in this, but it's nothing like the original, or the second Evil Dead film. I won't talk about the remake because that kind of stands on its own. But it's more like Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness are just mental, silly, funny. There are wee fleeting moments of humor in this, but it's really dark humor. It's not just haha, that's funny as fuck. It can make there's a lot of stuff in it making it makes you go, ooh.
They're dropping it, just ripping Lassie's scalp off like peeling an orange.
I can tell you like that, but it made most people go, ooh. It made Kevin go, I think you might be a bit of a sociopath.
It's because I know it's fake.
Crazy. Open up now.
I think it's because it's. I know it's fake.
That always helps. Aye. That's how I get through it. That's how I get through everything. I had a big fear of horror films when I was a kid for a long time. And the way I got over it was to go, it's just makeup. If you just say it's just makeup, you can get through anything. Literally anything. As long as it is just makeup.
But for me, no, I laugh at folk like falling over and that stuff. That's quite funny.
Oh, absolutely. There's the only thing funnier than somebody falling over is somebody trying not to. See, when they just start going all over the place, they know they're going to fall eventually, but they will literally run for 15 kilometers off balance to try not to fall over, and they always do. It's lovely.
They just go, time to say goodbye.
That's that voice. That's what that voice is. Mummy's with the maggots now. It's just somebody halfway through a yawn.
Try to disguise it.
So what brings us here this morning?
Man, you got me. You got me. The special.
How you feeling, mate? Oh, dead by dawn, mate. Dead by dawn.
You sound like Adam Sandler's gay robot. Did you ever listen to that? Hey, gay robot.
No.
Go back and listen to it. It's out there. It's out there for you to enjoy.
Okay.
But yeah, the effects and all that, and that was quite cool. The gore was quite nice. The thing is, like very quickly, like even the first one, the boiling water and our face just peels. In the very first one, it's like, your face probably wouldn't peel like that in boiling water, right? This one, it's like she comes in, she's like, I'm fucking roasting, man, and she, oh, she's just dead. And then she starts. I'd have got out of there the minute she went for the bathtub to the ceiling. That's your cue.
It goes full like exorcism of Emily Rose at that point. You're just
And
like,
they're
nah.
like, oh, you're right, just get a blanket. What? She was on the fucking ceiling.
Well, that's what happens when you've got a high temperature. It's not good for you.
I just tend to levitate.
You never heard the expression "peel them off the ceiling"? That's just what fucking. There's a reason we say that. It happens.
And then you're on the come down. It was a bit. At that point, I'm like, right, this is where you go. This is where you leave. You know.
Yeah.
And then what?
It's a movie. There are bits where you're like, what you did? What you did? What a stupid decision. But it's a horror film. If it wasn't for stupid decisions, horror films would be fucking terrible. If everybody just made the right decision all the way through horror films, nothing bad would actually happen.
True. Like when you fall, get the fuck up.
Aye, and don't take time to look behind you before getting up. You know it was behind you before you fell. It's fucking still going to be there.
When you open the fridge, know that the minute you shut that motherfucker, they're there. They're there behind the fridge door. See when you go to brush your teeth and you go to spit and you come back up to the mirror, just don't turn round. They're there.
Aye.
That's where they are.
Yeah,
That's how
it's
they
very
get
true.
you.
There's something about fridges though. I mean, with date in real life as well, you go in the fridge, you'll look and there's fuck all to eat, you'll shut it. And you just open it again and check again in case stuff magically appeared for no good reason. Fridges are a weird thing.
You creep
Definitely a
into the
weird
fridge,
thing.
start having a wee midnight munch, door shuts, your wife's standing there. I swear, only one. Okay, three.
God damn! You are one creepy son of a bitch.
Aye, goddamn. So the rules of horror are very prevalent in this movie. It's all the stereotypes on how you get scared and all the stuff that proper scares you. All in there, man. It's all in there.
There's quite a theme running throughout the film of motherhood and how terrifying it can be. And
Hey, wasn't there
how
just?
not everybody's very good at it.
Aye. Well, she was quite a good mother, but what was it they kept calling the lassie? A groupie.
A groupie, aye. She
And
was a
and-
guitar technician.
Who'd had an abortion, clearly.
No, I think she was pregnant.
No,
She-
she's pregnant, but she'd had an abortion before.
Oh, she'd had one before.
Did you not pick up on that?
Maybe I just can't remember.
So
Okay.
at one
It
point,
was ages ago I seen this, remember. Seen it on Monday.
so you've seen it closer to now than I have.
Aye, but your memory for things is. I thought I had a good memory
know,
for
like-
movies. I
don't know,
thought I
like-
had a good mate.
You do.
Your knowledge of like Game of Thrones, for example, is fucking on the spectrum.
Well, yours is you can recite every piece of dialogue after seeing a movie once. I'm just like, here, that creepy bitch was like, oh, come here, and then you go into the full dialogue, like you're holding the script in front of you. I give you a roundabout, like she was mental. It's a bubble, but here's something for you. She said when she came back, her sister's like, how many times am I going to do this? You know what I mean? You fuck up again. And she's like, oh, I've made the mistake again. She's peeing on the stick. And then one of the demon says the wee girl's name that she aborted. You'll be in hell waiting on you. That's where she is. She's in hell. So that confirmed it. Because I went to the weef. I was like, oh, she just said a name that we don't know. So that'll be a wee kid that she aborted then. Because they allude to it. Matthewman, where are you on this, mate? I'm correct, aren't I? I am correct. Matthewman. Matthewman will keep me right. But so she'd had an abortion and got pregnant again. Nay, boyfriend.
Mm-hmm. Somebody
And
just
that's-
likes the Bobby.
Hey, it's not just the guitar strings you're tuning, is it? What else you getting a wee stretch?
All right, hen. Fancy tightening my machine head.
Want to check my intonation? Make sure it's no F.
When I play with my truss rod.
Yeah, I've got something you can run your plectrum down.
Oh man.
Here. So it's a G chord, or is it a fucking D? I'll show you.
I still remember the first time going into a music shop and asking for a G string and getting laughed at.
Why were you going in just asking for a G string? Did you only need one string repaired?
I snapped a string, so I
And
was
it was
just
a G
replacing
one.
the string.
Mate,
it was a G.
see,
Aye.
see if one string goes, get them all taken off. It means they're not far behind.
Aye, that's fine to say when you're not spending your tuck shop money on it.
Fair play. Fair. Did they even do strings on their own? I've never bought a string on its own ever.
The music shop in Whitburn when I was growing up, he did.
Hamilton.
Aye, the old boy. Yep.
No, I didn't, because I lived in that shop, mate. I lived in that shop.
Well, he did for me.
It would sound like that. It probably would have just opened a pack and gave you it.
Aye,
What
they never
a
gave me it.
guy.
I had to buy them, like, but
It just gave me it.
went to Hamilton's and he gave it to me.
Phil Schofield was there.
Can I fill your Schofield?
He's getting it tight now until it all comes out. It's all going to come out. But he's getting it tight off us until such time. But yes, so she obviously was a bit promiscuous, and what happened with that was she got pregnant, and I would have been mad to have like seen her getting. I thought they might have killed her and like ripped the baby out of her belly or something.
Or at
Even
least
though it
have
was like a
maybe,
bean.
maybe some kind of dream sequence like that or what.
Aye.
But
What's
it's been done and dusted before. Do you know what I mean? I can't
didn't he,
name a film that's happened in, but I know I've seen it.
What were they eating the baby?
Yeah, like demonic baby ripping scenarios.
Steakland.
Steakland. I switched that off. That bored the piss out of me.
Right at the very start, there's a pregnant woman, and this vampire thing rips her belly open, and then it goes to the top of the barn, and there's the shine the light up. It's got the baby from her that has ripped out her belly, and it's gone eating it like a fucking rotisserie chicken, and then drops it as it notices the lights on it and chases the guy. I was like,
It's delightful.
I was like, just eating it like a chicken, man. Dropped it.
It's pretty fucked up.
If you're gonna be done, you gotta be tough. But I think I know. No spoilers here, right? I'll not spoil it here for you, right? But
No
see when
spoilers.
see when she gets quite badass. No. Right.
What?
Also, right. Like so, J-Mac. Right. I'm going to run you through a wee scenario here. Just tell me how you think you've got to feel. Right. This is not a spoiler. This might not have happened in the film, right? But it's relative to the conversation. Best baby scene ever. Feast to. No seen that, Matthew, but I'll check that out for real. So J-Mac, right? You've got 3 cohabitants, right? You've got wee Gus, you got Murray, and you got your wife, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. Gonda. You can't get out your house, right? Your son Angus has just been put in a blender, right? Scooped up into a bag, a carrier bag. Murray at this point ripped his own eye sockets out, clearly dead, right? Running about the ceiling and whatnot. And your missus is some crazy ass bitch. Now they're all like kicking about the house, still like trying to do you, even though Angus is in a bag and is like a slurry, right? But the mum wipes a slurry on the face and is like, I'm gonna kill you. And must be traumatic, but at some point, are you going to be like, this is my family, they're dead, there's no purpose to me, this is all my family? Or are you going to be like, fucking take that fucker, take that fucker, as you're like punching Murray in its head, you know what I mean? As you're like grabbing something and like gouging Murray, like, is there no part of you that'd be like, no, this is my boy, get
Well,
up, Alex, my boy.
As it so happens, this exact thing happened last weekend. So I don't know, man. I think I think it's a parent thing. You'll understand it as well. I think that no matter how, it's that thing where it doesn't matter. You get these mothers their son could do like the most heinous crimes. The mother will defend him to the end, even though she knows that he's wrong. He's done wrong. I think the same thing would be like, especially if the demon can switch personalities to imitate the way that your son used to be. Like, it'd be brutal, man. Brutal.
Aye. So what gets me is at no point are they like, oh, it's the whole family going in a blender. No. You know what I mean? Like, she's just like, take that beer. That's all your family. You're looking at the faces of the people you love. And you're like, fuck you. No? Do you know what I mean? Like, no quite. Clayman. Hi, Clayman.
Hey, Clayman.
You, man. Hi. But you know, like, I didn't get that. I don't get that.
I think again, it's just horror movie rules, man. You get away with a lot of stuff. A lot of things you don't really need to delve into. It's not like if you're watching a psychological thriller or something like that, you would see more of that getting delved into. But horror films, you can do what you want or don't do what you want, as long as the story moves from A to B and people get heinously killed. It's fine.
Yeah, but I just no getting the whole nobody gives a shite that it's your own family that you've just done this to, and yet you're
survival
not in any
mode.
way trusted. Nah, because to me, like if I'm out in the wilderness and a bear just eats my kids, fucking take me, bear. I don't even want to fight you. I want no reason for being here now, especially after seeing that shit. I'm never getting out of that. Just take me. I'm not going to be like, fuck you, bear. Ah, right, let's get out of here. Nah, like maybe fuck you, bear. I'll probably try and kill it, but I'm going to square up to it. Like I'm not afraid of dying here. I'm
like
like,
that.
Go.
like that old
Aye,
salmon advert.
yeah, with the joggies on the great.
John West.
Aye.
John West.
Punch your fuck at the bear. Yep.
And then the bear does the fucking Muhammad Ali shuffle.
Aye. Well, that's what it would be like. I'd be like, come at me, bear. Like, I have no reason for fearing you killing me, but I'm going to fight to the death here. Do you know?
Yeah.
I didn't see any of that, and that's for me what takes me out of vicariously living through this character.
I think again we have to remember that we're watching an Evil Dead film.
But come on,
it's you need to suspend disbelief. You just sit, go for the ride, which it is a crazy ride, by the way, and it gets crazier and crazier as the film goes on. There's It Chapter 2 levels of blood at some point, and
I even quoted The Shining. I said to my wife, "There's The Shining."
My wife said The Shining to me. I was like, I know.
Who do you think you're talking to? Did you
Sometimes
get a wee?
Don't need said.
Did you get a wee? Remember who you're in the presidency?
No, I'm no Stephen Crowder, man. Captain.
Does he hit women?
No, but he's in a lot of trouble.
What's he done?
He's getting divorced for his wife, and since his wife's not able to ride the gravy train anymore, she released Ring doorbell footage of him being emotionally abusive.
Aye, by doing what?
It's quite horrible, man. To be fair.
Send me after the show, right? I didn't know any of this because I got bored of his stuff, man. I got a bit.
So did I. I happened to see something popped up on YouTube as I was scrolling through. I think it was that fucking Candace Owens. She's I first seen her on Joe Rogan. She doesn't think that global warming's real. And her and Joe had a big argument about it. She's a right winger as well, and it was her. She started talking about how Stephen Crowder had this thing, and I was like, what the fuck? Because I haven't watched his stuff for a while either, because it was quite samey and I just got fed up with it. Although I did find his stuff really funny. I didn't agree with him on most things.
I agree with him on a lot of stuff, but not everything.
Yeah. Most things I fundamentally disagreed with him on, but I did find him amusing. And what's funny, there's nothing funnier than taking the piss out of the people that are on the far left, because they're just fucking bonkers.
Correct. And it makes it easier to see them get chopped up, like in this movie, because there's one in particular.
See if you can guess what one, but just by the haircut alone, guess what one it is.
I know, right? By the haircut alone. It's like the.
She'd fit right in at a Sam Smith concert. You know what I mean?
Danny. Sam. Aye.
Creepy
aye,
bastard, eh? Crazy.
aye.
Thing is, doesn't matter. Like, it could be anybody. Can be gay, straight, bi, trans, whatever they want to be. You don't need to be Sam fucking Smith.
Correct.
He's just a weirdo. He's a demon. They should do the next Evil Dead with that fucking twat in it.
Matthewman says, so back on the Evil Dead. Cheers for that, Matthewman. Where would you set the next one if it was up to you? Oh, fucking banging question for Matthewman there.
I think if they do another one, it's going to be in a cabin again. They've already set it up.
Because Dawn came and she'd fucked them all up, so maybe it goes back in the book after that. Goes back into the wee book. I would say it'd be cool to have like an old, like, so a guy's working night shift and his buddies all come in and maybe his missus follows him there because she thinks he's having an affair, but it's in an old Dawn of the Dead shopping mall style.
I think an old church that had been converted into a cinema would be a good place to set an Evil Dead film.
Be aight. Matthewman says cruise ship. J-Mac, we hang for you here, right? Right. Don't look at anything. I'm going to ask you a wee question, right? Don't look at anything. I'm going to write something in the comments for everybody that's watching. J-Mac, can you see the comments?
No.
Right. I'm going to write something in the comments. J-Mac, the first horror that comes to mind on a boat.
Ghost ship.
Boom! We think alike, boy. We think alike.
And it's the worst, one of the worst films I've ever seen.
But it's the first that you think of, isn't it?
I know, it's because there really hasn't been that many. There's been that. What was the other one? Deep Rising.
That was aight.
Aye, but it's no good. If you watch it now as well, it's like, I mean, it's good when you're 13, but watch it now, it's
discovered that
fucking
at the
awful.
same time I discovered The Thing as a child.
Right.
I had them both on video. It was Deep Rising, and I had The Thing on.
I'm sure
video.
I've seen a film called Triangle that was set.
Yeah,
on
it's the Bermuda
ship.
Triangle.
Aye, that was pish
I
as
think that
well.
was pish, aye.
Aye, I struggle with things like most of the time. I struggle with things that are set at sea. Anyway, I find them quite boring. The first exception to that would be Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one.
Matthewman says Virus was shitey good fun. Do you know what I watched recently, which was really good?
That noise you made was a Peter Griffin sound. Do it again.
Hey, by the way, I watched a really good movie. Have you seen Just Go With It with Adam Sandler and Jennifer Aniston?
Yes.
Do you know that wee girl that's like, oh, I'm an actress? The wee girl, the daughter.
I can't remember.
Well, she's grown up now and was in a. I was like, that's her, because she, you know, that way where you see, you always, it's like Matilda. You see her as an adult, you're like, get fucked, yeah. Like, what you doing kicking about as an adult? You should still be a child. Well, she's older now, right? And she's in a movie recently came out called Play Dead, and it's about her that needs to break into a morgue to find her boyfriend's body to get a phone off him, right? To stop her brother being like prosecuted as part of the crime. So she sneaks in, only to find her boyfriend's still alive and dripped up. What they doing in the morgue? Now she's stuck in a morgue and can't get out. And it stars what's his face, the wee fat guy who Stand By Me.
Jerry O'Connell.
Aye, he's the fucking creep in it.
The wee fat guy who Stand By Me that has been neither wee or fat for about 30 years.
No, right?
He kind of grew up and flourished into this ridiculously handsome dude. And he's still the wee fat guy who Stand By Me.
Totally right. He's not well Wheaton. He's not. He's not well Wheaton. He's not Corey Feldman. And he's also not, what do you call him? River Phoenix, because he's pan.
Yeah, it's pan.
He's
not pansexual, he's fucking dead. He's like...
he's buff. He's buff. So I think we'll get another Evil Dead movie. The box office done good on this one. Particularly when
this only had a budget of like 15 to 19 million dollars. Wasn't it a lot?
Yeah,
It didn't have to do much to make its money back, and it's already absolutely destroyed it. So
Yeah, so
yeah,
it'll
there
do
will be
well.
more.
I've seen a good box office return for that as well. And do you know what I'm going to do?
What are you going to do?
Right, so what Matthewman made, so he made, you've seen this here on the Jibber Jab podcast, right? He made the image for us for this episode, right? And what I'm now going to do is go into the cinema where I'm playing Evil Dead until Thursday, and I'm going to take the poster and swap it out with my face and see if anybody knows. Right?
I love how
Even man.
proud you are of yourself.
Oh, I love this stuff, man. I live for this. Give us a minute. I'm just going to resize this.
I mean, that's up there with broadcasting my farts in public. I mean, that's definitely one of your top 10 ideas of all time.
It isn't half. Aye, I'm quite into all that. Quite into playing a wee game.
Oh, Mark Selby just got a 147. Very
What's
nice.
that?
Snooker.
Snooker?
That's this game, right? With this big table. And there's wee balls in it, and you need to periodically pot different coloured balls into different pockets and get loads of points. And 147 is the maximum score. So.
Are you actually watching the snooker while we're live?
It's up there. I glance every now and again. It's the final, man. It's the final of the World Snooker Championship.
Can't believe that, man. Can't believe it. Aye, so I'm gonna put Evil Dead Rise, and I'm gonna put my face on it.
Evil Kev Rise. Change the name as well.
I can't. I'm not that good. Matthew, man, where are you at?
Kevil Dead Rise.
I would. Am I taking liberties to run the business here?
I think you might be.
I don't know what I feel like I am. Like, let me just see if this works. I'll show you in a minute once it works. If it works. Drag and drop poster. It's not happening. Discard changes. Give us a second. I mean, you've seen it here live, lads. If anybody does go to the cinema that I may be associated with, you will see my face. It'll be quite funny.
And I'm a believer.
And number 187, Murder, Death, Kill. Is that a snooker hang?
No, 187 is the American police code for murder. A murder, death, kill. Murder, death, murder, death, kill. Murder, death, kill. What's that for? Come on. Murder, death, kill.
That's I can't mind, but I know it.
Come on, I'll keep doing it until you get it. Murder, death, kill. Murder, death, kill.
In it. I don't know.
No, it's Demolition Man, mate.
187.
Murder, death, kill. So we haven't had a 187 in San Angeles in 30 years.
Ready? Right, watch this. Let's see if the man. See if I've done it. Right. Right. Okay.
Mate, folk are going to look at that and go, who the fuck's that? You should do that with all the films, just do it with all the different staff.
Mate, I totally would. Do you know what? I got a message for them all the other day there, and they were like, who the hell changed? Because when you sign into the till system, you get like a profile picture, but only I can assign it. So
of course. And I bet it was your idea to set it up that way.
no, but I was just gifted with it. And it's like my wife's Hulk Hogan. There's Booker T, Big Show, Ric Flair. So that's how. If you go on to buy tickets now, it'll have my face on it. It'll also be like that on the big screen.
Oh, mate, actually, that reminds me. When I watched the short film that I'd been in for Todd, and the scene, me and the wife are both reading Shawn Michaels books. I totally forgot about it until it happened. Both of us like this.
Heartbreaking triumph. I actually love that I've just set that movie to my face. That's phenomenal. Evil Dead Rise.
Excuse me, I want a refund. How? There wasn't even an evil guy in it. That's me, mate.
Mate, I don't even think I'm gonna monitor this, but I don't think anybody will actually notice.
You should
They'll
do it
just
with
think
every single one. Every single
Matthew,
one.
man. Well, the thing is, I can't do that because I'm not as skilled as that. But Matthew, man, this is a
Give him 2 other movies that are out right now. 2 other movies and get him to incorporate your face, even just a wee bit, even if it's a background character.
Right, okay. So we've got Guardians of the Galaxy coming up, right? And Fast X, which is in the Fast and Furious. Change my face out for Vin Diesel, right?
Mate, nothing more important than family.
Please, please. And by all means, see if I send you pictures. Oh, this could be fun. This could be hilarious. And I'm not going to say anything. I'm just
For
going
most people, this would be enough to get them fired. But no, Kevin. Just no.
Who's going to fire me? Me? Oh, this is phenomenal. I don't know why we never thought about this before. Oh,
To get fired, it wasn't my idea.
Matthew, man, I'm in. We'll lose our Disney contract. Why?
It's like you put your own face on Iron Man, you fucking.
Everybody's raging that the new Ariel's black. Everybody in Bathgate will be like, why is the fucking new Ariel a guy?
Ariel got a beard.
I'm so down for it. I'll fucking bring it on. Do you know, I should also, kind of every week I put one in the paper. I should try and sneak it through to my face in the paper. The Wee Mermaid. Do you know it would be even better? Rather than just the Wee Mermaid, but like make her like proper. How do you say it?
The Wee Mermaid?
No. See, Wee Man from Jackass. What is he?
He's a dwarf.
Could you do like a mermaid?
No. He's a little person.
Ah, right. So imagine having Little Mermaid, but it's like a version of her that's like that, like all misproportioned. It's me.
A wee short tail. I want to be where the people are, but it's gonna take me fucking ages to get there.
Well, shite bag if you don't send it to the papers, Ken. I still will. I will. 100%.
You definitely will.
Hey, here's another thing for you as well.
Don't think he won't put your face in it somewhere either, Andy, because he fucking will.
See the wait. Oh, this could be so much fun. But see the people are moaning about the new Ariel and how she's black. I read a tweet and it had me screaming for ages. It said basically, y'all been throwing N-words in the sea for years and shocked that Ariel's black. So serious. You're laughing.
No.
What are you doing there?
I'm despairing at the fact that.
And by the way, it was a person of color that said that. Like,
I know. Any road.
What I'll say is that it is what it is. Hey, the movie might be really good. People sometimes you can go, oh, this looks passion for this reason. I'm not looking forward to it, and go into it and go, do you know what? It was class. So I'm fine with just letting the movie and the project speak for itself. Matthew says, dare Disney to race swap Tarzan. Wee guy living in the jungle raised by monkey.
I don't think we'll touch that one with a barge pole. Like.
That would be funny, eh?
I'm not touching that with a 60-foot pole.
That's good. Do you know what's funny? The staff are going to go to work tomorrow and look up on the big screen and see my face.
Wait, you should date at Christmas and everything, stick your cell in Ebenezer Scrooge for the Muppets.
Oh man, Hey.
Home Alone. It's just that Kevin.
As much as Matthew Minner is up for it, I will so do it, and I'll send it to the paper to see if they even notice.
What could you stick mine on that would be funny?
Hellboy. What's coming up? Let me have a wee look. We got Little Mermaid, Little Mermac.
Sounds like sounds like something from McDonald's.
A Little Mermac. Beauty and the Beast, which starts on Thursday,
Why is that coming back?
Friday, because I brought it back.
Oh, right, it's not a special anniversary or anything.
Nah,
Nah.
because I brought it back.
Like,
coming
who's your
this week, because he brought it back.
coming this week for 1 week only because it's fucking dear for a week.
No, it makes more sense to keep it on longer, but I can't. We've got some good movies coming up soon. Guardians of the Galaxy starts on Wednesday. See what happens with that. See what happens.
I've never seen a Guardians of the Galaxy film.
They're all right. I think they're. Do you know what? People are enjoying it because it's not Marvel. Even though it's Marvel, it kind of sits in its own wee lane, and doesn't get bugged doing all the Marvel push. So it's not tired. It's not as tired as all the other Marvel push.
All right. I think it's all tired.
Most of it.
You still thinking about tomorrow? I'm just imagining like they come up for like the 30th anniversary of Ghost. In fact, I think that's been and gone actually. 35th anniversary of Ghost, and there's you behind Demi Moore like that. Making a fucking pot.
This could be so much fun. I don't think any other cinema out there does this.
No. In fact, you could do a competition with the courier for somebody to get their own photo put on the fucking website for a week. Wee Davey for Blackburn.
Always wanted to be an Avenger. Well, there you go. Bringing you closer to the movies.
So Iron Man looks a bit chunky. Does he know what's going on?
That's class, man. That's absolutely class.
Oh, that's Skag for Turn High Road.
Damn high roads. That sounds like Take the High Road. Remember that?
I do remember that. I'm Scottish. Of course I fucking remember it.
So, hey, in
closing,
no, not in closing, in
memoriam.
in retrospect, how did you enjoy Evil Dead Rise? Would you tell people to go watch it?
100%. I think the IMDb score is actually very reflective of how good the film actually is. A solid 7 for me, I think.
Yeah, I'd like us to do Cocaine Bear. I would like us to review that.
I'm glad you put bear on the end of that, man. I was nearly jumping at the chance to do cocaine.
Have you seen Cocaine
Really
Bear?
watched the day cocaine.
Have you seen Cocaine Bear?
No, I haven't.
Watch it. We're gonna watch it. I really liked this movie. It was, for me, I mean, it's hard not to give it great marks. So I'd give it a 10. I think what could it be?
10 out of 10.
I'll take a 9. Take a 9 because I had wee bugbears with it. But on the whole, I enjoyed my time. I enjoyed if I could watch it again for the first time, I would, knowing that I'd like it. Matthew loved the Coke Bear.
I mean, I gave it a 7. You gave it a 10. 17. That's an average score of 8.5. That's high for a film like that. That's high.
And it was good, mate. I really enjoyed it.
Much like that fucking bear.
Hey. For those of you that tuned in tonight, you might have saw that we were supposed to be doing a Paranormal Partner episode tonight, but the Viking himself has the absolute squirts, so he couldn't make it. You're laughing at
He's got the squirts.
Matthew says Big Gutted Bruce has hung up his chainsaw though. I know, right? Aye. Big Kieran wasn't able to come on tonight, so we need him for this next episode, which is going to be theories of the afterlife. Like, what the fuck is the afterlife? We're going to dive into that and figure it all out. We'll find it all out, man. We'll find it out. We'll find everything out, right? No
We're
stone will
hoping-
be unturned.
We're hoping that his squirtage will be finished by tomorrow, and
Aye.
we can get it done then.
If not, he'll just strap a bag to his arse or something like that. Do what J-Mac does.
I don't think he's actually got the squirts. I'm pretty sure he's got a flu of some kind.
Aye, but that results in that.
No, okay.
I believe so. Hey, anybody that's like, I'm not feeling well, you've got the shits. Simple as. Even if you're like, I'm away to go and grab a piece of paper. Yeah, where Jordan?
Remember, shite.
Jordan, you got my shit. Even the days, man. Even the days.
Aye.
Aye. So tomorrow we're going to be back live with the pattern. And not only will we be back, but we've got a full new layout. The show has had a lick of paint ever since we added free. We had to tidy up for a female joining.
Yeah, of course.
Had to tie up, and it's all credit to Craig Matthewman, the man himself, who designed us a new.
By the
layout.
way, when you see Fee, don't let the camera fool you. She's no wee. You expect somebody called Fee to be wee. She's the fucking same height as me.
When you see Fee, don't let the camera fool ye, because we Fee isn't wee. She's he.
I was like, I was texting my brother the other day, and I told him, I was like, the week of the King's coronation, I've got the whole week off after that, just because I want some time off. And he texts back, and he's like, I don't even know what the coronation is, man. Like, he just totally avoids everything.
Same.
And I went, the coronation. I was like, that's that thing where the king gets kinged, even though the king's already king, Ken.
Pretty much. Gibb says you're wee, J-Mac. You are quite wee.
I'm not wee. I'm 5'9". I'm above average height. I'm not exactly in the right proportions, but I'm the right fucking height. I'm 48% heat.
I think Fee's just a bit bigger than you.
Fee's not bigger than me. She just wears Doc Martens.
She got you. Aye, well, hey, is Fee no skydiving tomorrow? Nah, she
maybe.
said she was on. She said she was on for the night. Tomorrow night. Any road, she'll be back on. They'll be back on, and we'll be exploring the fucking mysteries of the afterlife, man. We'll find out what it's all about, man. Find out it all.
We're like one of these Discovery Channel documentaries where they're like, here, do you want to find out what's in the afterlife? Come watch this documentary so we can still leave it ambiguous as fuck.
You want to find out what it's like in the afterlife? Aye, more than anything. You sure? Aye, fucking watch this. Fucko. Tell us if you come back, fucking tell us what it's like.
Just talk about stabbing. I sent you the trailer for this film that's coming out. What's it called again? We have to see this when it comes out because it looks phenomenal. Matthew Mantex. Sisu, S-I-S-U, Sisu.
Oh yeah. Hey, by the way, I already looked at that for bringing it into the cinema.
Really?
Mhm.
Bring it in.
I'm bringing it. We're also looking to do a Dick Dynamite Q&A, live Q&A with
Class.
with
Superb.
the crew themselves. Ninja Commando, Matthew says. Sisu, yes. We'll be doing all that cool stuff. Listen, there's going to be great stuff coming on. And on that note, we'll get out of here, right? So I need to tell you stuff.
If that looks like a spider leg hanging out your fucking hat.
Where?
The
Oh,
top,
here.
Aye.
Shit myself there, man. It's this new hat, man. There's these wee bits on it.
Be so funny if a
Fucking
big
right.
spider came out there. Oh, it's just my hat. Ah!
You'd see me like that. Fucking no!
One of the few
Right.
things that Kevin's scared of, man.
Honestly, fucking can't stand that shit. Right, any roads, J-Mac, you always say it best.
That's it, new show. Subscribe.
Oh, fat dick.
You silly. Right, lads, enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of your week. We'll see you tomorrow night when we're back with some paranormal patter. Take it easy. Take it easy.
Cheery
guys.
bubbles.
Bye-bye. Subscribe, bitches!
Open up now.
Look at that fucking 5 feed.